What's up, guys? D4 and Quasar here with Kingdom Come Deliverance Part 2. We last left off with the kingdom being attacked, I guess, by Sigismund and his army. I'm not sure. But, yeah, that really left me kind of speechless. So, let's see what happens next. Run away. Where do I go to get a horse, though? That's the real question. That's what I need. Down there, maybe? Or over here. These look like a more promising option.
Go to hell, you Tatar beast! Help!
I can't help you, lady. I'm sorry. My horse. Where's my horse? Mount. You can call your horse anytime by whistling, then mount it. Trot is the default speed of a horse. L plus B, canter, ideally combines speed and stamina. L plus B, B is gallop fastest but drains the stamina. Follow path. Your horse is smarter than some people and will stick to the path you're on. If you give him his head, just begin cantering and don't steer him. Your horse's stamina indicator. It will deplete when galloping. If you try to push your horse when your stamina is low, it may throw you. Galloping can be exhausting and can deplete your stamina too, especially if you're not an experienced horseman. How do I steer my horse? What the heck just happened? I'm so confused.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta hold B. Okay. Did Teresa get away? Teresa, whatever her name is. This is confusing as heck. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, I was kind of hoping my horse would run them over.
Left. Talmberg is to the left, along the stream.
Along the stream, okay. Man, I need to get out of here.
Run for it!
Let me let my horse's stamina recover as best I can. Alright, let's go. Little cross, huh? Alright, guys, so we're just trying to get to Talmberg right now. Oh my god, this is crazy.
Flee!
I need to warn them.
Go! They'll kill you all!
Oh, my horse's stamina is the green one. Okay. Just letting the horse follow the road right now. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Warn the others! They've torched Skalitz!
Kitekerem a nyakat, te nyomoros!
Megdög lesz!
pretty sure I've got my sword, but I don't know how to fight. Especially not on horseback. I don't even know how to draw my sword.
Oh my God! Wait! Jesus Christ!
Do something! Help!
Quickly, everyone! Get your asses here!
Hey! And loose!
They're turning tail!
Quickly! We're closing the gate!
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages. Tell me, boy, who are you and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground, slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the
A
ground?
huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say? Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours. I don't know. Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out.
Oh, that would hurt.
Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Thank you.
If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage?
Oh, the doggo.
Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground, but a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Kuttenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
Well, that's a crazy intro to the game. What do we do now? Talk to Sir Robard. Wonder how... Oh, I need some food. Okay. I should have some. Let's eat these things before they go bad. Oh, I have an arrow. Nice. I have Sir Radzig's new sword. Oh, snap. Okay. Wait, I have my bed now?
I checked, and it seems everything is in order.
All right. But buy a couple of kegs of wine when you've done your other chores. Make sure it's good. No slop.
You can count on me, sir.
Oh, didn't mean to zoom in all the way over there. Okay, so my bed's kind of far. Okay, no worries. Wow, okay, I went pretty far. Why did they skip Rovna and want to go to Skalitz, or from Skalitz to Talmberg? That's interesting. Wonder how big this map is. Because that was a pretty good... Oh my goodness, it's huge. That was a pretty good ride to get over here. Can I drink anything? Alright. Let's go see if there's anything to eat or... Oh, I don't have lockpicks, okay. That fire looks really nice. Same with the artwork. Well, hello, Sir Divish. I was gonna call him Davish. Why does it show pretzels? Is this my bedroom? Oh. Meant to be on the other side? I wanna know why they show pretzels though. Let me figure that out. I really need to learn how to lockpick stuff. Lockpick very hard. Okay, I thought hard was gonna be the highest it would go, but I guess not. Maybe the pretzels are on the bottom floor. What a nice view. Oh, sorry, dude. I woke him up.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach. I heard about your father. They say he was a swordsmith who moved to the countryside to make horseshoes. I can't understand why he'd waste his talents, but I'm sure he had his reasons. He had a...
Ah, milady. You're fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bozhena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, man.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Do you really have to change clothes before going to bed?
You fled from Skalitz? How did you manage that?
Some roast duck, nice. You know, after what I've been through, I'm gonna just take all the food that I can. If they offer it, I'm gonna take it.
How ill-mannered.
How ill-mannered? What do you mean? Who was that guy? Huh. Wait, so if I take more food, am I gonna lose more reputation? I guess that guy just wanted me to talk to him, and I didn't. Sorry, buddy.
God be with you. Do you need anything?
Where's that chamber for me to sleep?
Evans, are you still confused after what happened to you? It's in the lodge in the courtyard.
Thank you. If I needed some food, who should I ask?
Who do you think, young man? Me, of course. And if you want something extra, I could help you out with that too.
I'd like to buy something from you.
Of course, lad. May the Lord watch over you.
I wonder why my speech and charisma are red. Maybe it's because I can level up. I don't think I should buy anything just yet, but I do want to see if I can level up. Oh, they've taken a hit because I'm dirty. Got it. Let me see if I can go wash up anywhere.
You fled from Skalitz. How did you manage that?
It seemed like any other day. And then I saw thick smoke rising above the hamlet of Rovna. Soon Sigismund's army were finished there and came for us. The order to attack must have come even before the alarm bell rang.
God preserve us.
I ran to the castle for shelter with the others. Behind me I could hear the shouts of the attackers and the screams of the wounded. Then I turned and saw Father trying to save Mother. They were both killed. The gate was closed by then. The men on the battlements were calling to me to run and warn you here. And with God's help I made it.
My God, that's horrible. You were lucky to survive. And our thanks for warning us. I'll pray that you see better times.
I must have been the villager that talked to me earlier. I feel bad I didn't talk to him, but oh well.
Look out.
Seems like the main thing I need now is to sleep. So this is my horse. Nice. Oh, I guess my room's in there. If you're tired, your stamina and eloquence will also gradually decrease. Tiredness is the little bed icon. Sleep is a solution. Find an available bed, which you'll recognize from the icon on the compass. Sit on it with A, start A and sit, and I guess hold it to move forward. Where's a wash place though? I really would like to wash.
What was that noise?
That
My face.
sounded like...
Alright, let's just go ahead and sleep, see what happens.
Probably some animal.
Who's there? Answer me.
Wait, why does it show the book? Can I learn something? Wrong thing. Doesn't seem like it. How odd. Might as well sleep until I get 100% energy, but I'm gonna have to eat again, so.
Today the patrols will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you, but I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world. Although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
I wonder why I'm not seeing Henry. Might as well talk about
You
it.
might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands.
Why can't I see Henry? This is so weird.
I went to the tavern to buy ale for Father. I know it's a job for a groom, but I didn't mind, because my girl Bianca worked there. I courted her a while and we agreed to meet in the evening, but our meeting was never to happen.
Oh, dear boy.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home.
Oh, it's because I'm sitting
I
somewhere
promised
else.
Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzig.
I feel like I shouldn't be there, though.
The sword was taking shape when Sir Radzig himself came to have a look at it. He praised Father's work and said that with his smithing skills, he could easily make a living in Prague or Vienna.
You don't say.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town. Sigismund's cavalry was composed of Cumans. They're diabolical barbarians from the east, with no regard for the rules of warfare, bloodthirsty cutthroats. The very fact Sigismund has them with him shows what a tyrant he is.
Well, I don't know.
And then death descended on Skalitz.
Oh, she's higher on everything, or lower on everything except the last one.
The gate to the castle was open. The bells and horns sounded the alarm, and the villagers ran to the castle to take cover. They were carrying the few possessions they could grab in haste, and I saw the terror in their eyes.
I can't even imagine how awful it must have been.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I needed a horse to get to the safety of Talmberg and to warn you all.
And with all that was happening, you thought of others like a good Christian.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped. And I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Like a valiant knight.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
That's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors you went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years. And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep.
Did she bring me food just
I
to
enjoyed
take it
our
away?
little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
I just realized I forgot to take the boots off.
Move in, people! Come on! Come on! We're running out of time! Quickly! We have to close the gates! You can't go back!
Henry, help us!
Help us, son. Don't be a coward.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
So I grabbed the torch, but I keep pulling out the sword. Okay. Well, guys, I do think that this is going to be a good spot to end the game for now. So this will be the end of part 2. And I hope y'all enjoyed it. It was definitely a wild ride. But we will see how it goes next. And we'll see what that company looks like. So, yeah. I hope you all enjoyed it. Like, subscribe as always. Comment as well. And I'll see you in the next one.